Oilers win 6-5 in a messy affair at the Madhouse on Madison. They no longer call it that by its official name. It's the United Center. But tonight was bad. Penalty wise, good thing for the Oilers. They had 7, scored on 3 of them. Chicago had 10, scored on 2 of them. The second period was a wash for both teams. Undisciplined on both sides. Oilers win. Play La Bamba, baby. Could have been so much better. Could have been so much worse. The goals started with Connor McDavid scoring. Sorry. The goal started with Zach Hyman scoring from a beautiful pass from McDavid. I mean, put it on a 1T and score, Mr. Hyman. 1-0 Edmonton, and then some sloppy play happened. Hyman lost the puck on the side of the net doing a wraparound. Nurse pinched. Nobody covered. Athanasiou on a breakaway. Guy's got speed. Hello. He was on the Oilers. That's all he is speed. Gets a goal. We're tied at 1. Okay, we're living, we're laughing. Life's good. Till Chicago scores again. Takes a 2-1 lead. Going into the second period, Oilers down 1. We're used to that. That's what we play. We play from behind. We're good at it. We're the Cadillac kids, man. We like playing from behind for some stupid reason. McDavid scores his first goal of the night. First of 3 I made at. 18 seconds into the second period, we have a tie game. And then we got shenanigans. Taves gets a power play goal. Jack Campbell throws a puck over Douglas. 2 minutes. Puck out of play. Delay a game. Goal was scored because one defenseman pushed him, left him be to go pinch out, and the other defenseman was too slow getting there. Not naming names. If you watch the game and watch my stream, you know who it is. Chicago's back up 3-2. All right, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Lots more penalties happened. A lot more penalties. Some calls that were missed, some calls that were made. Like I was saying in my stream, that first cross check that was on Ryan in the Chicago net, in front of Chicago net, was not made. Should have been called. That set the tone. Players were thinking, okay, so you're allowed to cross check players in front of the net now without getting a call. Good to know, ref. I will keep that in mind. Put it in my pocket. I will do the same. Nay, nay, number 2 ref says. Nay, nay. That is not happening. That's 2 minutes for cross-checking in front of the net. Call it interference. Okay, so now we know. That's a penalty. A lot more shenanigans happened. A lot more back and forth. We had 4-on-3 for both teams, which was weird. A 5-on-3 for one team. All in all, it was a lot of penalties called. It was fun. It was exciting. But again, Oilers get the power play that matters. McDavid scores his second goal of the game, assisted by Draisaitl and Hopkins. We've got ourselves a tie game again, folks. Let's go. And we play on some more. And then the Oilers take another penalty. This time, Max Domi capitalizes. We got a 4-3 Chicago lead going into the third period. We as Oiler fans, we've been through this. We were on a power play to start the third. Power play didn't look good at the end of the second period. I wasn't having any hope for it. I was thinking, we don't score here. Got a whole period to regroup. Although if we don't score here, that's momentum in Chicago's favor. They could carry that into a win very easily just by the way they play. Thank goodness for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Assisted by Draisaitl and Barry. 4-4, 24 seconds into the third period on the power play. Connor McDavid not to be outdone, though. No. Scores. Hat-trick goal by Connor McDavid, assisted by Bouchard and Hopkins. Quiet night for Hopkins. 3 points again. So that goal was on the power play. Oilers are up 5-4. We think we're sitting pretty. 10-16 into the third period. Half a period left. Let's just play middle of the ice hockey, zone hockey. Keep it in the middle quadrants between the blue lines. If it's in the neutral zone, it is not in your end. It is no danger to you. Then Patrick Kane came to the party and said, Hey, McDavid, anything you can do, I can try and do better. He scores his second of the year. 5-5. Whew. You could hear a pin drop on Madison after they scored that goal. Oilers turned up the pressure. Oilers got mad. This game was going to overtime. Chicago doesn't want overtime against this team. I don't think any team in the league, aside from maybe Toronto, wants overtime against the Oilers this year. But Draisaitl, 27th birthday, happy birthday, Mr. Draisaitl, scores a goal with 38 seconds left in the game. Oilers win. Oilers win. 2-0 on the road. 3 games in a row. Heading to Calgary on Saturday, 8 o'clock on Hockey Night in Canada. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Again, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Comment, like, and subscribe. It was a good game. Refs took control. They wanted to be the show. It looked like and it felt like the refs were AHL wannabes, East Coast used to be's, CHL All-Stars, college dropouts that never got a fair shot at the NHL, and this was their FU to the league. We didn't get a fair shot to be NHL players, whether it be they aren't mentally tough, they're not physically tough, but they could skate like the wind and had something. They could skate. They were fast skaters. They could skate fast backwards, skate fast forward, keep up with the play. Hey, you can skate fast. You've played hockey before. You can keep up with these people. You're an NHL referee. That's the criteria. Can you skate fast? Can you keep up with the pace of game? Yes, yes, you're hired. That Kane goal, and I'll end on this. That Kane goal should have counted for so many reasons. Reason one, it was called a goal on the ice. There was no other official waving it off. So it was called a goal. And then they had their little huddle, their little whisper party. They reversed the original call, so the official call on the ice was no goal. To my understanding, because there was no review until after they said it was no goal. So when they went to review, the official call on the ice at this point is no goal. So you need conclusive evidence that there was a goal. So you needed conclusive evidence that it wasn't goalie interference. Oilers obviously challenged. Oilers obviously lost the challenge. So because conclusive evidence wasn't there, call stands, no goal on the ice. Even though Evander Kane got picked up, thrown on the goalie stood up, kinda, sorta, looked like a giraffe, made the first save after the shot. And that is key to what my point was in my stream, and my point is now. He was able to recover enough to make that first save. What happens after that is mute. He made the first initial save upon recovering. Whose fault is it that he kicked it onto Kane's stick? If you had better rebound control, you could have popped it into a corner. But you popped it onto Kane's stick right in front of the net. He did a quick little spin move. Oilers are winning. Oilers are up. Not to be the case. Again, we as Oilers fans have been down that road before. We don't trust officials on the best of times. We don't blame officials for everything. You create your own luck and you create your own madness. You create your own power plays. You want power plays, you have to outwork the other team. Refs are not just going to look out there and see 2-9, 9-7 and be like, oh, well, they're drawing penalties all the time, so we might as well, every time that they have the puck, something's going to be called. No, you need to create that. You need to outwork the other team to get the power plays. Hard work pays off, and Chicago almost did that tonight with fourth liners. They are built like a fourth and third line team that hard work will win games. We've seen it. We've been that team that's hard work's beat us. We've been that team where our hard work has beat skilled teams. Hard work wins games in the NHL. Thankfully for everybody involved, the Oilers do come out of Chicago with 2 points. 10 points on the season. put that nasty 3-3 record in the rearview mirror because, man, that 3-3 Homestead wasn't good. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't good either. We are now 5-3 on the season. Calgary, be ready. I think the Oilers have their walking boots. They're going to work. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. My name is Matt. Oilers After Dark. Follow us on Facebook. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I have to wear my goalie helmet.